Kawana! You guys again. You really need the masks? Come on, Kurakawa kids.
You heard that, right? The detective here already knows everything.
Kawana!
What are you going to do now? What do you think happens when he spills everything? Sounds like your lives are over, unless you shut him up.
But Sensei, you'll finish the job for us, right?
Huh? Is that you, Akahike?
Oh, he's even got a name to your voice.
But... answer me, Sensei!
I know. I'll be the one to finish it. You just knock him out.
Okay, then. Time to learn your lesson!
Come on. What kind of lesson is this? Kawana? Oh no, Kawana! Really? So nice of you to stick around. Mamiya-san. Well, since Kawana couldn't stay, sounds like you're not out of the woods just yet, huh?
"13 years in the past. Mitsuru Kusimoto plunged himself into a coma, sealing his fate alongside Kawana's. Ridden by guilt, Kawana sets off on a path of vengeance, and the bullies he drags with him are shackled to the shadows. However, Yokosawa's murder serves as a deadly wake-up call to what he's done.
Hey. What are you doing?
Getting your identification on record, so you won't be a threat to us anymore.
What?
And I think you owe us after everything you've done. Expect me to come collect one of these days. Your carriage awaits, Mamiya-san.
Don't tell me we're going back to that dingy arcade.
We sure are. But try not to hold a grudge. It wasn't us who abandoned you. Higashi, you already called Sari-san and the gang, right?
Yeah, I let them know what's up. They said they'll head over when they're ready.
Did Shirosaki-sensei say anything?
Well, she was pretty stunned when I told her who Kuwana really is and what he's up to.
Sounding a little smug there, Higashi-san. Taking credit for the detective work you didn't even do? Back me up here, Yagami-san.
Whatever, man. Kuwana got away, and that's all that matters. Still, the task in front of us is finishing Sari-san's case. We have to clear up Ahara's crime once and for all. With Mamiya-san's help, of course.
Finally, I'm ready to get some answers. Well, we still got time till Shirosaki-sensei gets here. Why don't you take a breather, Yagami-san?
Huh? That'd be okay?
Sure. I'll call you once everyone's here.
Yeah, a break sounds good.
By the way, Higashi, has anything unusual gone down in Kamacho lately? Anything involving RK?
Yeah, about that. My guys are saying things have been a little too quiet since yesterday. Soma and Akutsu are out in Ijincho too. When they come back, they're in for a rude awakening. And they can pay for what they did to Kaito Aniki.
Make 'em pay? Aren't your Yakuza days behind you now?
That's not the Yakuza in me talking. That's just a problem I'm gonna be the solution for.
Isn't that exactly what a Yakuza would say?
Fine. Think of it as getting revenge for a brother. I'm doing the right thing, damn it!
Yeah, maybe it's just how you're putting it.
Besides, what's it matter if I was Yakuza? I've got my own code, and I'm gonna do right by me.
Whatever you say. Much as things change, they stay the same.
They're gonna pay for what they did.
Relax.
What could this mean? Coming from this way. What a waste.
Yagami-san.
Hey,
Shirosaki-sensei and the others just got to Charles.
got it. Then I'll...
Thanks.
Really, guys? Really? You too, Genda-sensei?
What? Am I in the way?
Of course not. I didn't know you still did field work.
I figured if they could pull a fast one on Saori-kun, I'd at least want to look him in the eye.
Why are all these people here?
We've been waiting for you, Yagami-san. Mamiya-san is
Good.
about... Oh, and I heard about Sawa.
Our condolences.
Looks like she got mixed up in all this when RK... But we're still not sure why they chased him. To figure that out, we'll have to retrace Kawana's steps.
Exactly.
That said, let's start with the harass...
Fine. Let's get this over with.
Pout all you want, but keep the answers straight. Got it?
Ihara's assault was designed to establish a false alibi for Mikoshiba's murder. So Kawana had you play the victim, and together you pulled one over on the police and the court.
Can you confirm if this is all accurate so far, please?
Yeah.
The person who groped you on the train wasn't Ihara-san himself. It was his stand-in. And my understanding is that he had conspirators to help him fabricate this event?
That's right.
What was Kawana doing at the time? Was he in Ijinsho or Tokyo?
Didn't you hear your lady friend? Ihara-san had a stand-in. And that stand-in was our sensei.
You mean Kawana posed as Ihara himself? So this Ihara was actually Kawana. Huh.
Sensei and Ihara-san have a pretty similar build. Not sure they could have pulled it off otherwise, you know?
But some spots don't look right, like his mouth. You sure that's really Kawana-san?
That part around his mouth is fake. He said he scanned Ihara-san's face and made it on a 3D printer.
Oh, huh.
You can print things in 3D now?
Well, it's a machine that takes a model's data from a computer and prints physical objects using materials like resin. So if you were to scan a person's face onto a computer, a 3D printer could accurately recreate it.
I don't know the details, but that's what Sensei used to become Ihara-san.
Something like this. See, with a 3D printer, a piece of a face is pretty easy to make.
What the hell?
I see. His eyes are hidden behind the sunglasses, and the seams on his jaw are obscured by the mask.
It's incredible, I must say. With the mouth area so visible, it's too convincing to think he's anybody else. And with the prosecution assuming he's just another sexual predator, they fell for it.
This is no time to be impressed. In case you forgot, he had the defense fooled too.
Right.
Assuming Kawana was Ahara's double, there's still some evidence I'm iffy about.
I'm of the same opinion.
Okay.
Any thoughts after...
Stop it.
You're gonna look away?
I mean, yes.
Who put this video up?
Sensei did. He said from the start that once Ahara...
So that was all part of...
Yeah. Sensei can't forgive the law for how easy it lets off bullies. Ahara-san's the same way. His son's death was brushed aside, and that's what led them to... The real victim is some... How would the public respond after finding...
So Kawana and Ahara's real plan was to make a mockery out of the justice system.
I guess Ahara really was. He was never...
Yeah? Copper, nobody took responsibility for his son's death.
I can't even imagine.
Yeah.
Sensei and Ahara-san are the perfect pair with nothing to lose. The only ones who do, speaking of which, oh...
How about this?
And this it...
Before the incident, Ahara used this card to go through the...
Right, and it was unawkward.
Thanks, Hoshino-kun.
Happy to help.
At the earliest, Mikoshiba's time... If Ahara killed Mikoshiba in a Jinsho, he would have only had 13 minutes to get... And frankly, that's impossible.
That's what's stumping you?
Huh?
Sensei borrowed the card from Ahara-san before. Afterward, he slipped it back to Ahara-san. That way, Ahara-san...
So even the entry time through the
It
ticket
all
gate...
seems so odd.
Yeah. And on top of...
Anything else?
This piece...
Is that...
The police exam... From the analysis...
That's right. If the stand-in was the groper, Ahara-san wouldn't have touched Mamiya, but the evidence on Ahara-san's hands suggests otherwise.
I take it there was a trick to...
That simple. Yeah, that's when I had him. After that, all I had to do was go to the bathroom and put them on. What the police found on Ahara... The courts really ate it up.
You're really starting...
Yagami-san, you sure that's enough?
Yeah, I think at the very least...
The courts were being...
Are you saying you want to...
I am. We'll reveal a...
Why do you say...
Well, the previous trial resulted in Ahara being found guilty, right? As the client, if he doesn't want an appeal, there's no way you're getting one. Doesn't matter what any lawyer tries to do. If Ahara refuses to appeal, then...
And we'll talk to him tomorrow.
Sounds good.
Will do.
So...
Sure are.
Yo, Yagami. You sure?
Yeah? Well,
I mean, she helped Kawana kill...
I would. Frankly, we don't have any proof.
What, so this is...
Nothing directly pointing to Mamiya anyway. Aside from Mikoshiba, no other which means all we can do is take her home, right? Sugiura's making sure she gets...
Fine.
Come on, man. Why the cold shoulder?
You wouldn't be the guy I'd call to hang out with.
Wow.
But if it's help you need, I'll be there. I've had nothing but time. But only if you bow your head.
Thanks for the drink.
Dude, come on. That was your cue to bow and ask nice.